COVID-19. Kerajaan hari ini memutuskan untuk melanjutkan pelaksanaan Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan untuk tempoh 2 minggu lagi, iaitu daripada 15 April sehingga 28 April.
Hari ini kerajaan telah menambah tempoh kawalan pergerakan selama 14 hari. Laporan untuk Michigeze.
Apa yang paling kita takuti ialah tim frontliner kita mula burn out.
Mereka yang degil melanggar peraturan-peraturan Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan. Kalau mereka sendiri tahu ada keluarga mereka atau mereka sendiri tengok bagaimana sakit menderita.
Coronavirus is continuing its spread across the world with more than 6 million confirmed cases in 188 countries. More than 370,000 people have lost their life. Many mathematicians, professors around the globe has come up with research and inquiry discovery regarding these issues. In differential calculus, a related rate problem involves finding a rate at which a quantity of changes by relating that quantity to others quantity whose rate of changes are known. The rate of changes is usually with respect to time. Because science and engineering often relate quantities to each other, the methods of related rates have broad application in this field. Differentiation with respect to time or one of other variables require application of the chain rule, since most of the problem involves several variables. Of Mathematical Science Computer Studies at University Technology Mara has been applying the application of differentiation related rates of changes. This topic is chosen to prove the rate of changes of surface area coronavirus particle when we wash our hands. This also to urge the public to wash their hands and keep the cleanliness in order to fight against COVID-19 transmission. Our social affairs reporters, Wan Atin Muhammad, has the reports.
Good personal hygiene is very important in today's society for both health and social reasons. Keeping your hand and body clean is vital in stopping the development and spread of illness and infection. This simple habit doesn't just benefit your health, it can help protect those around you too. Taking care of our personal hygiene is very important for us in order to stop the spread of COVID-19. Our professor will explain more to you about this virus.
According to Pelly Torresen, a chemistry professor at the University of New South Wales, in his article, a spherical coronavirus particle is shrink at the rate of 4 nanometer cube per second if a person wash their hands properly. The question is, how fast is the surface area changing when the radius is 16 nanometer? So, to calculate this, we need to write down first what we know. So, the rate at which the volume of the particle is shrink is dV over dt equals to -4. It is negative because the particle is shrink, so the size is reduced. And then our goal is to find dA over dt, the rate at which the surface area is changed. So to calculate this, we need to use chain rule. We come up with the chain rule. It is dA over dt equals to dA over dV times dV over dt. We already have the value of dV over dt and it is -4. So we only have to find dA over dV. But if you notice, we only have the value of radius. So to find dA over dV, we need to use chain rule also. That means there's another chain rule inside the first chain rule. So dA over dV is dA. To find dA over dV, it is dA over dr times dr over dV. So to find these rates, we need to differentiate the volume and the area of the sphere. We already know that the volume of the sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. After we differentiate it, we got it as dV over dr equals to 4 pi r squared. And for the area of the sphere, it is 4 pi r squared. After we differentiate it, we got dA over dr equals to 8 pi r. So to find dA over dV, we need to multiply 8 pi r with 1 over 4 pi r squared. And then we got 2 over r. After we have the value of dA over dV, we can calculate dA over dt, which is 2 over r times with negative 4. We got it as negative 8 per r, negative 8 over r. And then after we substitute 60 into radius, we got it as negative 8 over 60 or negative 2 over 15. So the final answer is the rate of the surface area is changing is negative 0.133 nanometers square per second. So that is dA over dt.
There is a class of problem in one variable called related rates problems. As the name suggests, the rate of one thing is related through some function to the rate of change of another. We can take advantage of that relationship and the fact that calculus is the mathematics of change to solve a whole bunch of new problems. The general approach to a related rates problem will be to identify the two things that are changing, to find some sort of relationship between them. Often, it's geometric to equate them. Related rates are important because science and engineering often relate quantities to each other. The methods of related rates have broad applications in this field. It's all the report that we've got for you. I hope we will be more aware of taking care of our personal hygiene. Together, we can help to stop the spread of COVID-19 virus.
Thank you, Atira, for the reports. This concept brought many advantages and benefits to people. For example, in science field is what presented in the previous news. There are many more applications of this concept, such as in medical field. We could use this concept in determining the rate of recovery for a patient based on the changes of the variables, such as medication and treatment given. For business field, it is applied in predicting the rate of increasement for the company revenues or sales. This is vital for the owner in managing and setting their business strategy. There are a lot more usage and benefit of this concept in solving the daily problem faced by people. Thank you for watching the news. Stay safe, stay at home.